absolutely smashing this. What you're doing and taking time out from your family, you're an absolute hero. Absolute hero. And you're so humble, you genuinely don't realise the good that you're doing. But and I think another one, Marcus Ems, because of the amount of drinking and illicit substance taking she's doing on the app, again, I wouldn't want my children watching this.
Well, I listen.
And I just noticed
don't.
people in the comments are saying it's mental health, etc. I suffer with mental health. I do not go on an app and expose myself and make myself vulnerable because of I know exactly what I'm doing.
TikTok.
We all know what we're doing. We're all adults. Come on.
Yeah, well, look, like I said, there is a good few things that has been sent into the group separately, but about 8 o'clock or 8:30, I'm not too sure yet. We'll fire up a couple of different live feeds, but I don't. Like I said, listen. I don't want to get sidetracked with this, yeah, and I'm not getting involved in people arguing.
No, I agree. Don't get involved in the petty stuff. Keep it focused.
Arguments and stuff is nothing to do. It's not none of my business. That's what I'm trying to explain here.
Totally
Yeah.
agree.
There's arguments going on across this app, left, right, and center. Yeah, all right. And then if you start looking into someone because of this stupid thing or that or whatever, you're going to have everyone saying, "Well, then now you've got to go at this part," and it loses the awareness side of it. It loses track with the awareness side of it. Do you understand what I mean? And that's the whole point of this: is to spread awareness to certain creators and certain things that's actually going on. Mike 82, 1 second. I'm going to let Mike up for a second.
Yeah, I'm going to drop down. Keep doing what you're doing, you absolute legend.
Darren, thank you very, very much. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Mike.
Hello, Tony. Can you hear me, yeah?
I can hear you. How are you keeping?
Hello, mate. Not bad, not bad. That CLA, I heard today that she real name is Leanne Feely and she's Mark Feely's mum. Is that right?
I think there's a lot of Kanye being spread around the place. I think there was a lot of people saying this, that, and the other. I don't think none of that is true. I really don't.
It's believable, to be honest, the way she behaves.
Well, look, like I said, yeah, is it worth the aggro? You've got a lot of big creators protecting big creators, and it seems like there's limitations on who you can go for, who you can't go for, apparently on this app, because you know and I think personally, anyone that is allowing children in the boxes, is allowing children to be put in a position where they're being groomed to support them, and also exposing themselves on a 12+ app. It doesn't matter who you are, how many followers you have. You know, there's no limitation. So, you know, let's get ready for the backlash, because we are going to go at a few creators tonight, and if the controversy starts, we'll see who stands beside who, and we'll see who protects who. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? We'll see who stands behind who then, and who really is turning a blind eye and saying, well, okay, right, you're allowed to do that, they're allowed to do that because they're a big creator. No, if you really want to stop children from being exposed to this behavior, well, then don't be picking up for these because they're big creators. That's bullshit.
Yeah. Well, what was it last year?
It's the bigger creators, Mike, that pose a bigger risk. Do you understand what I'm saying? They pose a bigger risk, because if the big creator always is getting 1,300 people in there and they're exposing themselves or allowing things to happen in the chat where children are being groomed, then, well, you are definitely above anyone. You should be highlighted more than the smaller creator. The smaller creator may only get a couple of hundred people in. If you're getting 3,000, 4,000 or 5,000 people in, or 2,000 people in, you pose more of a risk to the children.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, last year I let my guard down and didn't realise my son was on an app, and I got a phone call from paedophile hunters to say it was a guy in America was messaging my son, and they'd actually managed to find my phone number and everything, these hunters, and tell us to search his device.
Wow.
So you guys need to actually check your children's device, like you're saying, Tony, because I let my guard down for 5 minutes, and apparently he was sending pictures to my son.
Jesus.
And the people who were investigating him said he was from America. They knew who he was, but obviously they couldn't do anything because he was in America and we're here. But they managed to get my phone number and ring me up and tell me what happened.
Yeah, well, there you go. There you go. People, just remember there is a load of links that you can download and put onto the devices so you can monitor everything. But it is true,
Yeah.
Mike. You know, I'll tell you what the danger side of it is. Yeah, all right. I'll tell you really what is the danger side of it is that, you know, some people might think they're playing a game with someone who they think is just a young child, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's not. Look at the way the police are treating certain cases up and down the country. They couldn't get half the forces around the UK couldn't hardly give any fuck what is happening online or offline. And
No,
you
no,
understand, they're turning against the people in their own countries. They're turning against the governments ain't give a fuck about anyone. Half the police forces couldn't care less because they're stretched to the max. It's up to the people to get behind the people, and that's all that we are trying to do. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? That's all we are trying to do.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and I'm not going to say, well, listen, okay, you've got 400,000 people, so that gives you the right to expose yourself in front of a child. Does it? Fuck.
No.
You need off the app just as much as anyone else. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
100%.
that's the way I look at it.
And you know, in your lives quite a bit. I don't mind if you need any help. I don't mind coming with you anyway.
Mike, yeah, we do appreciate that. Simple, like I said, if people could follow the website, go onto the website as well, and just follow what the instructions on there. You'll be able to sign up for the newsletter, and we'll try to put up each day something different that might be able to add safety nets. We'll spread awareness for usernames that's on certain games, certain apps. And that's what we'll try to do. You know, that's what we will try to do. But people really need to double check the message boxes.
Yeah, I know that from, like I say, the past experience, and that was only I'd let it drop for like a week or two, weren't checking their devices, and that was when it happened.
Yeah, 100%. You need the message boxes need to be checked. Forget about who they're saying they're playing a game with online. Yeah, forget about that.
Yeah.
Good evening to everyone. Forget about that. Check the message boxes. Check anything that has the message boxes in there. Check them, and then you can look through that chat, and you might see that. Hang on a minute, this is inappropriate. This is meant to be a child messaging a child about gaming or about whatever. But the next minute you could be reading something that is inappropriate, and then you've just stumbled across something. Do you understand what I mean? Like it's
Yeah, definitely.
it's happening everywhere, people, all around the country, all around the world. It's happening absolutely everywhere. And these people don't sleep. These people don't rest. These people don't give a fuck about you or your child. These dirty bastards don't give a fuck for anyone. For anyone.
Yeah. But anyway, that was all I was
Emma
going to
said
say.
she has who has reported me? Emma, can I find out who has reported me? If Emma's still in the chat, I'd like to know who's reported me. And well, listen, let me put it this way to anyone watching here as well that is doing wrong on the app, that wants to threaten that they're going to report, try to get an account taken down or whatever. Yeah, I'll open up 100 accounts if I have to. I'll hand myself in 100 times to the police station if I have to. Yeah, do you understand? It doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't matter to me. Yeah, and please believe me on that. I've got 2 charges out against me already, and I'll take 10 more, I'll take 20 more, I'll take 30 more. It does not matter. If that's what it takes to try to get some sort of change brought around, then that's what it's going to take. Do you understand?
Yes.
You cannot fucking be online chatting children, messaging children, or exposing yourself to children, or putting children in a position where you do so for the sake of you getting money or a few gifts, you're allowing children to get groomed. You don't know what's happening after that child. Is that how low and desperate you fucking are, that you were letting a child get groomed for a few pound? Is it?
Yeah.
Is that how fucking low you are with your life?
Yeah.
Is
I know what you're saying. And then you've got
You
people
really
on this
don't know
chat.
what that child is. While people are offering that child gifts for Snapchats and for numbers or for to meetups, yeah? For meetups, Yeah, is that money going to be worth it? Because I'll tell you something, the difference between certain people over here, they won't know. They won't know what happens to that child, but they'll know what they spent their money on, but they won't know what happened to that child in the background.
Yeah, the mental impact and stuff.
They won't know what's happening to that child in the background. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're
Sure.
pimps for groomers, most of ye, and some of ye, please believe me. Listen, people, 8:30, 9 o'clock, we're going to discuss a few creators, big and small creators, yeah? Ones that should be off this app, ones that is putting children at risk, and we'll be back on at about 8:30. Mike, thank you for joining up.
Yeah, I have to go now anyway, but thank you.
Listen, thank you very, very much. And we'll catch you at about 8 or 9 o'clock, people. Yeah, it could get eventful. And we are going to be on here for quite a while later on. All the best. All right.
Cheers, mate.
I'll speak to you shortly.